Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing an install of the new Rage Cycles front turn signals on my first gen KTM 1290 Super Duke. So yeah, let's get straight into it. First, in this section you have two T30 Torx bolts. So you're going to want to take them off. Before I actually put them on, I'm just going to do a review real quick on these. So these outer parts are metal. This part is plastic, obviously. With the Super Duke, it looks like these are shaped relatively close to where these turn signals go flush on the bike. So we'll see. But yeah, and it looks pretty simple install. Looks like just two wiring connections and that's about it. But yeah, so now that this is off, this just pulls off like that. Now you have access to your wires and bolts that hold your turn signals on. So take them off. These look like about 14 millimeter, maybe something like that. Okay, so tucked further back in here are your wiring connections. I'm not going to be stupid this time and break them. So you just push in the tab, disconnect them, and then you can start to get your turn signals off. So got these unconnected. These are going to be pretty tight. They're 12 mil and they turn up. Or is it? They might be reversed. This one turns this way to loosen. And I'll update you with this one. So yes, on these, both of them, threads left was loose, unlike on my mirrors, which were reverse threads. This one was really tight, to the point where you can see this little nipple is kind of messed up now, because I was trying to hold it as tight as I could, and it was still turning a little bit, so that's okay. So here for these, it looks like they literally just pop on, plug in, and something I will say, unlike the tail tighty, even though it says that these are for the first gen Super Duke, the actual mounting of them is not like proprietary, I guess. So this just kind of goes in here like this, and then it looks like in this hole right here you just put a screw through where those nipples were, and that's how they mount, because I'm not seeing any other way to mount them. So looks like I'm gonna have to go pick up some nuts and bolts here, some lock washers, and then yeah, I'll get back to it. Okay, so because these are not proprietary, I needed to run to the store and get some hardware. I ended up getting M5 hardware, which will fit, and then I'm gonna Loctite it with blue Loctite as well. And that's all you got to do. Mount them up and make sure they work, and you're good. You're done. And I'll show you guys what they look like. Okay, so I went with 20 millimeter bolts, so I probably should have went a little shorter. Here's what it's looking like under here. Yeah, should have went a little shorter, but overall, just did a washer inside, and then a flat washer, lock washer, nut, and they're on here tight. Tuck up your wires, put your bolts in the cover. Recommend some Loctite on them too, and then I'll show you what they look like lit up. So here we have the bike on, and it lit up, and personally I really like how they match the style of the rear. Do I think they're worth the price they are? That's debatable. The tail tighty was definitely worth it. These, maybe not so much. I will say they are still really bright. It did clean up the look of this front end pretty well. Something else I like about them is you can see if your turn signal's on very easily because they are translucent on the back too. Something I don't really like about these is the finish of this black Seems to be not the best. You can see it's already chipping here along these edges. But other than that, pretty happy with them. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And yeah, that was the install. If you enjoyed, please like and sub. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.